Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm Greg Antoinette, your African relationship expert. I will always guide you with tips in building good relationships. In Africa, 90% of good relationship is achieved by women putting effort to keeping their man through African cultural ethics and values. The modern society has lost a lot of these ethics and values, bringing about a lot of breakups and bad relationships. I'll be your reminder to these ethics and values so that you can be able to mend and build good relationships. If you want tips to mend and build good relationships, then subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. And make sure you turn on the bell notification so that when I drop a video, you will be the first to be notified. Before going into a relationship, what are the things we need to have? The first is maturity in mind. This is simply the way we react to issues that come our way. Because out of our mind comes out all issues of life. Let us address some immaturity most people exhibit so that we can learn from them and use it to mend our relationship and build a good one. In today's video, I'll be addressing avoiding of responsibilities. Let me tell you a story about John. Let's learn from his story. So you see, John was the firstborn of his parents. He had younger ones. While he was growing up, they were assigned tasks in the house, home chores, and some other things that the parents needed them to do. But because he was the overall senior, he avoided this task and made his younger ones to do them. So now, while in school, he began to exhibit this in school also. He looked for those to copy notes for him. He looked for those to do assignments for him. He began to neglect a lot of things. He preferred people doing these things for him. So, when the parent found out that he wasn't picking up these responsibilities, they tried to enforce this task on him. But now, he has gotten some fear of not doing these things right now. There was no longer trust in himself. He preferred that someone else should do them. Probably the person is going to get it better than himself. Something has gone wrong. Losing trust in himself. So now, he's grown up. He has found ways and ways and ways to doing a lot of things, and now he's a grown man. So, he has a girlfriend. And now, you having a girlfriend means you are going to be responsible for someone. Wow! He has avoided being responsible for his siblings. He has avoided being responsible for a lot of things. And he's going to be responsible for a girl. Wow! And now, there has not been any practical from childhood. So, he doesn't know how to do that. The relationship is filled with complaints. There are a lot of things he neglects now in his relationship, because at the time people were trying to do some work by themselves, he was employing people to do it for him. Yeah, he succeeded. But is someone going to take care of your girl, your girlfriend, for you? He has to have thinking faculties for this. He has to know how to calculate on how to go about taking care of someone else. What are the things involved? You know, he's not thinking about all this. The thinking is from the mind. You have to think, and when you are thinking, it means your thoughts. And when you have a project at hand and you think about it, oh, where do I source for materials? When do I get up to write this project? You know, these things help a lot. When you handle things on your own, it's a very good practical for adulthood. It helps a lot. But when you boycott these things, when you go into relationship, you begin to abandon a lot of things for your partner. So now, he's married, and the wife is always complaining and complaining to his parents. Oh, John doesn't remember that it's time to pay school fees. I remind him they were among those they sent out of school. And he would, when did you tell me that? It becomes so hectic for him. And he says, it's not easy to run a home. There were a lot of time to practice. So, avoiding responsibility is not the way forward to a good relationship. There will be a lot of things to practice with. Don't avoid them. It will help you. Either it's coming from your religious activity, either it's coming from home, it's coming from school. Don't avoid them. Use them to learn, because relationship, it's a big company of its own. You have a lot of things to run in a relationship. And so practicing now in your place of work, they give you duties to handle. Use them to practice. The first company that you own is relationship. Relationship is a big company of its own. That's one thing that you own. And running it to look beautiful, to look perfect, needs a lot of practice. So don't avoid responsibilities that come to you from anywhere, either at home, your place of work, at school. It is going to be very good for you in your relationship. You are going to make a perfect home with the ideas you get. So you see, John's wife was able to carry on the home to assist John because she had learned ways on how to handle responsibilities. That's why she knows when it's time for children's school fees, when it's time for antenatal, when it's time for children's clothing, when it's time to fix different things in the home. So let's evolve. Let's don't stay running away from responsibilities. If you are someone who has been running away from task, don't run anymore. Your relationship needs it. The experience you get from it would help you a lot. So don't run away from them. It's going to help you. Take it as a step to having a good relationship. I hope you learned something today. And I hope this will help your relationship. Let's build a good relationship. Don't run away from tasks. Don't run away from responsibilities. It will help you. Thank you for watching this video. I'll see you in the next episode. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Bye-bye.